Dale Goode, and I live at 174 Lanita Lane in Newport News. I'm going to speak quick because I want to get all this in my 5 minutes. I think that even to the casual observer, it is obvious that Newport News does not use its waterfront property to any substantial degree to enhance our city's stature in the southeastern Virginia area. We continue to be a non-destination city, and that people generally drive through Newport News to either get to Virginia Beach or the Outer Banks and other points, or to get to attractions west of here, such as Busch Gardens and Water Country. I have done some regional traveling of late and have noticed the differences between our waterfront areas and those of our neighboring cities. A trip to Virginia Beach at First Landing State Park revealed the presence of the type of amenities that draw people to an area: boat ramps, kayak launching areas, a public beach, and walking and biking trails. There are many high-end homes around Broad Bay there, but unlike Newport News, much pristine land was also left for use by the general public. A little further away, attending a wedding at Southern Maryland's Leonardtown Wharf Waterfront Park showed the possibilities for masterfully converting a former industrial site into a truly magnificent community centerpiece for all residents to enjoy. We could have all of this at Riverview Farm Park. It has been documented, too, that we have not benefited from any lessons learned from our neighboring cities regarding sensible waterfront development. A document published by the City of Newport News Department of Planning in August 2013, Newport News Trends, Challenges, and Opportunities, is full of examples of how neighboring cities have rebranded their downtown waterfront areas into revenue-generating community gathering spots. Time does not permit citing all of the relevant statements in the document pertaining to the possibilities for waterfront development in our city, but I am providing a copy of some of the more profound revelations found in the document, and would like to mention just a few of them here. Two that I'd really like to mention is this one. While Parks and Recreation Department manages a large amount of land across the city, protection from overuse, misuse, and impact from encroaching urban development remains a constant challenge. And the other one I'd like to mention is the city should better, talking about Newport News of course, the city should better promote its own plans by investing more in the downtown area and taking advantage of the economic growth potential that other cities such as Norfolk and Portsmouth have taken advantage of with their waterfronts. Again, that was from the planning department. Okay. But what we see now is not much has happened to develop our downtown waterfront despite hundreds of thousands of dollars spent on consultant fees to explore the possibilities. None of the artist renderings or video presentations showing what could be done to rebrand Newport News as a place to enjoy and visit have come to fruition. Of course, everything costs money, but as stated in the Newport News Trends, Challenges, and Opportunities document, quote, "It is imperative Newport News not enter into a downward spiral that many communities with declining populations and higher poverty levels experience," unquote. But as it is, we have nothing to advertise to draw people to our waterfront areas. Unfortunately, this is kind of negative sounding, I know, but unfortunately, our major source of advertising comes from the daily press and television news stations in the form of reporting the constant gun violence that occurs in the city. None of the grandiose plans for our waterfront areas in most need of revitalization will come to fruition until the city replaces neighborhood justice with a criminal justice system that effectively responds to violence of epidemic proportion and protects the citizens affected by it. There are few signs of this happening. We need a comprehensive plan for making Newport News a safe place for all residents to live. Finally, with regard to Riverview Farm Park, the hard way to sensibly carry forward with turning Newport News into a highly desired place to visit is to work toward resolving the problems facing the city and rebuild where needed, i.e. downtown. The easy, insensible way is to destroy what could be a desirable multi-use community centerpiece of Newport News, the former city farm portion of Riverview Farm Park. To pave over and build on this land for the benefit of a few, which the understudy designation in the draft comprehensive plan is all about, would be a severe setback to enhancing of our city to attract and keep new visitors and residents.
Thank you, Mr. Goode.
Thank you. And, well, I'm out of time. If you want to find out how bad it can get if we don't take care of this violence problem, this book, Ghetto Side by Joey Ovey, tells you what happens in South Los Angeles. And it's not a pretty picture. And if you want to know more about what Newport News has actually mentioned in this book, Crime and Politics, and the efforts in the mid-'80s to do community-oriented policing, and it was working, and everything kind of fell apart, but they're interesting reads on that. So thank you for the extra time.